Hey, what's up? I'm just gonna do a basic tutorial on things that everybody should know. First off, just enough items. One of the most useful things in modded Minecraft as a whole. Basically, lets you see the recipe for legitimately anything. Let's say I didn't know how to make a piston. Over down here, I can look it up. Yours might be in the middle. Then if I go over here to this piston, I can left click to view recipes, or I can press R. Not in creative, I guess. R. And that shows crafting recipes, as well as recipes from other mods up here at the top. Um, let's say I wanted to pin the piston, so I always know, I don't know, for whatever reason you need to pin it, press A on it. Now it's over here. You can also just drag it over here, and it's here now. If you want to pin a recipe, click on it, hover over the recipe, A, and then you have the recipe. Now, let's say I wanted to see everything that a piston can be used for. Right click, and now I can see everything that a piston is used for. That also works if you press U on the item. So yeah, next, controls. There's a very useful mod that lets you see all sorts of stuff with controls. It lets you, there's a search bar, you can search by category. So let's say I wanted to see everything that related to whatever, Ars Nouveau category, Ars Nouveau. Now I can see all of the controls from the Ars Nouveau mod. Next, key, you can search by specific keys. So I wanted to see everything that had C in it. You can see I can now see this is the only one with C. And then name is what it is by default. Let's say I want to see sprint. That's what it is. Toggle free shows you all your available keys that you haven't bound yet. Show conflict shows everything that is used by multiple things at once. And that's that pretty much. Next is the transmogrification table. This is the modpack solution to cosmetic armor. So, let's say I had a chest plate, but I don't want it to show up on my person. So, well, I can make this transmogrification table, which is pretty simple. It requires this void fragment, which is simply obsidian, amethyst, and ender pearl. And you fuel it with amethyst, and you're going to need to make another void fragment, because what the void fragment allows you to do is anything that it's combined with, it turns invisible. So, I'm now wearing the chest plate, but it's not visible on my person. It also lets you turn any item, or make any item look like another item. So, for instance, I want the sword to look like a carrot. Now it looks like I'm holding a carrot, when really, it's my sword. It also works on non-equipment items. So let's say I want this candle to look like a goblet. I have a candle that when I'm holding it looks like a goblet, but it still acts like a candle. Now, the final thing I'm covering in this video is respawning pets. Over here, we have Big Fart. Hi, Big Fart. Now, if you make this thing called an Eternity Charm, which is a decently simple craft, you can right-click on the pet to make it so it can respawn. Now, if it dies, it will respawn after 10 minutes of waiting whenever you sleep. So I guess to show that, rest in peace, Big Fart. So let's tick. I'm hoping this just passes. I don't know how many. Oh yeah, 600 S. Okay, hopefully that counts as 10 minutes. So if you wait 10 minutes and sleep, it should respawn your pet. I'm gonna do just another 10 seconds. Okay, now if I get a bed, if this doesn't work, it's just because 10 actual minutes haven't passed. Whatever. Yep, as you can see, Big Fart is back, and it used one. Never mind, it didn't use one charge. Well, usually it uses a charge, in which case you can refuel it by crafting it with diamonds. But yeah, that's everything for this video. Okay, bye.